have you seen some that have used it really well and some that haven't? And are you able to tell, how you can get it to work?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I guess I've kind of got tales from both ends of the spectrum. So I've worked for organizations where they were using it for the powers of evil, and then those that were using it for the powers of good. So some people will have just rolled out the 9. I was talking about this today actually, but rolled out the 9-box process or the grid, won't have necessarily applied anything to kind of feed into it or given managers any training on what it is and how to use it. And then it ends up just being literally like a name picking activity where we're like, oh, I really like Rolly this week. He's going to go on the top right. Actually, Michelle annoyed me last week, so she's going to go bottom left. And so it becomes a very subjective thing when it's used for the powers of evil. Conversely, when you use it for the powers of good, like you would in Appraised or any other kind of system and process, is making sure that everybody understands what it's for. So make sure that it's a transparent tool that everybody understands, and then training out your managers so they really do understand what they're doing. But interestingly, when I'd used it myself, I kind of initially got managers to complete appraisals with the 9-box just sat in the background. So they didn't know it existed. We didn't discuss it because I wanted to focus on the quality of the appraisal before we kind of looked at the 9-box, because in my experience, for the powers of evil, the 9-box was up front and the appraisal followed afterwards. And so I think there's value in ensuring that you get a quality appraisal before you kind of apply the 9-box. And actually the way that I'd created it was in a cunning little spreadsheet basic programming setup that it would just populate it all for you. But that's detail.